everyone, welcome to week 6 of the VBL-S. I am currently 4-1, which does not lock me in playoffs, so but 4-3 is most likely to get me in playoffs, but I'm not locked yet. So basically, my strategy now is to, that's not even the right matchup, sorry, bit of a mess. I've got a short holiday on the weekend, so Friday evening, Saturday day, Sunday morning, and I forgot that it doesn't do this one morning. Yeah. Hopefully I'll recover. It's certainly not a guarantee, but it's a hope. I just am trying to basically go 2-1 at worst, so I want to have kind of like a best of one sort of mentality to be able to get one game out. My opponent has a really great matchup into the team. Their mons kind of kill all my mons, and then they have Talonflame and Spritzy as the two sides of speed control that are both very oppressive into my team. I don't really have a great feint user to be able to reliably stop Talonflame setting up Tailwind, because I would need both Kangaskhan not to exist, and then a combination of good feint and Lycanroc, because I don't have Fake Out myself. And then Spritzy is just very solid. So instead of trying to stop Talonflame from setting up Tailwind, the plan is just to kill a Pokemon on the turn that they set up Tailwind, because if I am trading 2 Pokemon for 1, and they're trading... Sorry, if I'm trading 1 Pokemon for 2, or 0 Pokemon for 1, and they're trading... So I just need to get more kills than they do. That's the plan. So one of the main ways I've thought of getting this is Rain. Sharpedo and Quillfish as my abusers. I think this is the debut of Timothy Delegato? I'm not sure. But then if they are leading Trick Room, my only real option around Trick Room is Lycanroc and Aggron, Focus Sash, Roar, and then Expert Belt. Heavy Slam means that if they're max defense, I at least have odds on being able to KO the Spritzy, and if they are not max defense, then I should be able to KO. I didn't have a better item for Red Bomb than Quick Claw, because it's just not great. It's not a great matchup, is it? The speed tiers are very awful, even though the damage is good. The damage is just good. I have to do a little bit extra to go beyond that. And then I'm Stone Edge just because Rock Blast was unreliable, therefore Stone Edge will be reliable surely. High Horsepower, I don't even remember, it's prefer... Yeah, the Rock resists... No, Steel resists? Something. Metang, it's for Metang and... Circuitry, yeah that's right, Steel resists. Metang, Circuitry, and Talonflame. And that one, Rock, Ground. So Expert Belt should help me get through it. Pretty mediocre matchup into Cofagrigus currently, but that's just kind of how it is. It's not too bad with like the shop. Okay, the Sharpedo was rough skin. That's definitely a mistake. How have I just now noticed that? Ice Beam covers Haxorus. And then I've got Hydro Pump on the Delegato for Cough, as well as Thunderbolt for Cough. And I can theoretically Ice Beam it if need be. I can't believe I messed that up. Oops, that's also a mess up. Copy, save, this and paste. Game 1. I probably should have checked my other abilities, but I don't think any of them are as important besides Prankster. I've got Prankster, I've got Tough Claws, I've got Shield Dust, I've got Sturdy, and I've got Swift Swim. Okay, my other abilities are correct. That would have been a bit unfortunate. Now, my brain's dying. It's VGC 2022 again. It's like, it hasn't changed. Okay. Right, they have another Trick Room setup. I kind of wish I had Roar on this slot now, because I can only run Roar on one of them. Sorry, I've only got Roar on one of them, so I can't stop Trick Room reliably. Also, between like Sash and Sturdy, I have both of these mons aren't getting O-Code at the very least. Though Schooled Burns can do it. Oh, they brought the have fun in eventually. I'm a bit terrified. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is game 1. One of these mons are probably Scarf. This mon does have Sturdy, which is something I have to keep in mind. No Haxorus. So only one water resist, which is pretty good for me. How is Quillfish doing into Oraquidid? At level 50, by the way. Not level 100. At level 100, not very well. Still not very well, actually. Now that we look at it, it's not great. Is Sharpedo at least doing to a KO? Yeah. Does that extra attack into Adamant? No, not Adamant. Right, because he needs speed for something. I kind of want to lead Shark and Lycanroc, because both are at least threatening into Cofagrigus. If I give it speed boost, then it's gonna have a more awkward matchup into Aggron. I think Aggron's damage output here is pretty good, so I want to have it on the team. I feel like I did not anticipate Pangoro enough. The one that brought the one special attacker, so Eerie Impulse isn't great. Well, they brought 2, but Eerie Impulse isn't great. So I'm going to go right Bombi last and just win off Quick Claw. Alright. Now, theoretically, both of these mons can have Taunt, so I don't know which slot my opponent is going to think. I'm just going to double the Cofagrigus. I don't know which one they're going to go for. Hopefully, they fake out the Sharpedo and I get to roll the Cofagrigus. But, you know, let's just cope. Unfortunately, Sharpedo and Latias don't get Roar in this format, otherwise I would have been running them over the Aggron. Probably just shouldn't have run the Rebombi. I think the set's a bit too meaty. I don't know. Stun Spore is useful, but not as much into the comp they brought, more into the comps they could have brought. Okay, that's unfortunate. That crit is very unfortunate. Okay, they're Culpa Berry, but it's fine because I'm fine with them. Oh wait, no, this isn't Wandering Spirit. This is just Mummy. That crit is bit gross, a little bit gross, a little bit on the gross side. Is that an Adamant fake out? Sure. Level 50 fake out. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That is a max roll. No, they're life orb. Okay, so it's not max roll, but I'm pretty sure that's Adamant. Pretty sure that's Adamant. Yeah, that's definitely Adamant. So they're probably still slower than Sharpedo. Well, they are. They're definitely slower than Sharpedo. That's basically it. So I have to consider my damage outputs here. Also, they probably know I have Roar if they're paying attention to the fact that Wax went last. So I have... What do I control right now? I control what slot switches, what slots protect, and whether I attack with either slot. Cofagrigus should die to the next slot. Like, I think I can just put damage out, because I don't think they can KO both of my Pokemon. So I kind of want to just crunch in the Cofagrigus and CC the Kangaskhan. I think they can KO... Surely, okay. If I'm in range of Cofagrigus with Lycanroc, it's definitely because of the... Oh, right, Body Press. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, they are basically max defense, so they may well Body Press. Yeah, if not for Body Press, then I'm not in range, right? Yeah, okay. So they're probably just going to try and trade for 2 KOs. I can't believe I was thinking they had Wandering Spirit. So I'd want to bring Aggron in this slot, and then Rebombi in the other slot. If I'm okay. Well, let's see what they went for. Drain Punch. Okay. Positionally, still not great. I might just double protect here. If they reveal coaching, that's not great, but otherwise it should be okay. And yeah, I'm relatively fast, so that I can be faster than some stuff outside of Trick Room if they went Trick Room. Yeah, I think I just go for the double protect, and I hope I don't reveal quick claw on protect, because that would be dumb. Actually, no, why would I go for the double protect? That doesn't make that much sense. I think I want to go for the Heavy Slam into Kang and the Moonblast into Pangoro, which is basically free if I get the Quick Claw unless they reveal Bullet Punch. Okay, do they reveal Bullet Punch? No. No, not the Sturdy I already used. Okay, that's Sash. I'm just gonna protect this. Actually, is it even worth protecting both slots? Once more, I'm in the position where I don't think they can KO both of my slots. Well, okay, look, they can always KO Aggron. Do I think they can KO Pangoro? I guess I should protect Aggron and bring in Lycanroc. No, I'm expecting them to attack that slot. I'm expecting Cofagrigus to attack the Aggron slot with Shadow Ball, and then like a Gunk, or Bullet Punch, or Iron Head, something to come out of the Pangoro slot into the Rebombi. So I should go into Sharpedo. I should protect. Should I protect Aggron? Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna click. If they reveal Body Press into either of these slots, it's really bad. So I'm gonna go Sharpedo. Okay, let's see what they went for. Okay, Shadow Ball. Oh, they doubled that slot, eh? Interesting, interesting. So, yeah, very likely nothing for, nothing for it, mate. So I want to I want Accelerock into the Pangoro slot and switch. Is that true? I definitely want to Accelerock the Pangoro slot. Do I want to switch? Not really. I kind of just want to Heavy Slam the Cofagrigus slot and Accelerock the Pangoro. Okay, so they do a Bullet Punch, but they didn't use it. Why would they? See, okay, were they hard calling that switch? All right, let's see if they reveal Body Press as well. They do, okay. They were just baiting me for no reason that I even understand. Okay, I just need to, like, live, basically. Which I'm not going to. So I'm just going to take a kill. Is now really when you want to reveal the Quick Claw? GG. Yeah. You saw nothing. Yeah, I underprepared for... Well, I definitely underprepared for Cofagrigus. And, I don't know. I feel like if they'd revealed the Bullet Punch... I don't know. Was it... Did I make the wrong call protecting the Aggron slot that turn? Maybe. Maybe if I protected the Rebombi, I would have won. To be honest, I kind of want to bring the same basic comp, but maybe instead of Rebombi. No, Rebombi's pretty good, but also Quillfish seems like it'd be pretty good. Quillfish seems like it might just wall the Pangoro. So I think I will go with the Quillfish last. I assume the last one was Araquanid. They didn't reveal it, but they did go Trick Room. So it could be Zerkatru, but I think it's Araquanid. Yeah, I don't think... So I could do the same play, right? Because that denies them... That forces them to play around the thing. Like, I'm just trying to pull one game out of this series. And I don't have a good matchup at all. So I think that my play is still to do the same thing. I really wish I had Taunt on Sharpedo over Ice Beam. Because if I did, they wouldn't be able to set up Trick Room. Yeah, Fake Out King is really difficult to deal with, and I don't know why I over-prepared for Spritzy and over-prepared for Cofagrigus when I have one Ghost Resist, and it is Sharpedo, so it loses to Body Press. Not that most don't, to be fair. Cofagrigus is very good. Yeah, I really wish I had Taunt. Much on Bear Haxorus doesn't even take the Life Orb crunch that well. That's not the right one. Yeah, it takes them about equally as well. Definitely a mistake. I don't know. I don't think I'm even taking a game in this one. This matchup is bad, and Tay is a very good player, so it's just rough. Okay, they went for the same play, but no crit this time. That will make the difference. I mean, I assume they're just going to Body Press with that slot now. I kind of want to Double Protect with these two. What did they bring in last time? Pangoro. Yeah, I just want to Double Protect with the slots that are in. Or I could bring in Qwilfish. I think I'll consider bringing Qwilfish, yeah. So Qwilfish isn't actually, like, good into Cofagrigus, I guess is the problem with it. And I'm pretty sure it's minus def. It is. Okay, so I could... What if I bring Qwilfish in the Sharpedo slot and protect Lycanroc? Definitely wishing I was like a Taunt now. So now the question becomes, what happens if I double into Kangaskhan? It doesn't look like I'm super likely to get a KO. But I might still have to go for it. No, there's a 0% chance of a KO, so that doesn't make sense. So I have the option of Hydro Pumping just to get damage out. I think I want to Liquidation the Kang. Really wish I had something that wasn't there. Yeah, I'm just gonna double the Kangaskhan. Psychic! Fucking what? What is Psychic for? Literally just Qwilfish? Alright. Surfetched, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I don't know anything. Bro, I just fucking... It's such a shit prep for me to not Taunt. Like, I didn't talk to anyone about this beyond, like, rush building for it. And if I had Taunt, this game was very different. But I don't, so I just lose. But this matchup is absolutely garbage. I don't know. Don't want to put it to YouTube sort of moment. Okay, so they're probably not going to double. I'm gonna go for protect here, and then hope that one slot hits here, one slot hits here, okay. Oh, the drain punch though. Didn't even do that much, that's just sad. But, yeah. So now I just need to get a double protect on this slot, and at least I have, like, an out. It's not really an out, like, I don't actually have an out. Just to be clear. If anyone who thinks I might actually have an out, I don't actually have an out. But I need to get a double protect, and then maybe I can get kills out in this thing. Yeah, look, this matchup is... Look, Tay is a really good team, and Tay plays it well, and Tay builds it well, which is just not something that I've been doing. I've been playing just absolutely terribly. And I've been lucking by being in one of the weakest divisions that only really has a single, like, scary coach. Yeah, cool. And now the Aggron loses because it's slower. Okay. GG's. Yeah, I don't really have, like, significant amounts to say. I prepped just absolute shit. I don't have good prep into this. I genuinely, I don't think I have good prep into this team. But, yeah. Hopefully next week will be less terrible. But look, honestly, I have to say, I've been incredibly lucky by sitting in one of the weakest divisions where this is genuinely, like, you know, the next scariest coach I've had to play. There's my next week with Jordan, and then my previous game with James. And, like, yeah. Before Camo Dude took over, I was pretty confident of taking that game from, I think it was like Charizard who was there before. So Camo was scary, but they came out of nowhere. And Tay is scary. And that's really it. Like, genuinely, most of the other teams, like actual drafts-wise, are not particularly good, and only two of the players have really shown to be among the top. A lot of the other divisions is sole, you know, champ on champ on champ sort of deal. Because, yeah, like, the Cambo Dude is, like, the newer thing. So before that, Tay was, like, literally the only matchup where I'm like, okay, coach to coach wise, I feel, like, genuinely unfavored. Whereas, if I'm looking at a lot of these other things, Heracross is new and all, but, you know, like, before the season, sorry, that was not meant to be Dust, that was meant to be AC. And now Heracross is also shown to be great. Look, Sora has shown to be great. Sam, BB Raff, and Mallard, though Mallard's not been doing great recently, I think as a result of a lot of stuff that's been happening IRL. Poppin, Steve, and Sly have all, like, a hand of mass to me on more than one occasion. So I'm very happy to be in a div where Tay's really the only coach that I have a history of having not great experiences into. But yeah, I should have talked to other people more and gotten their input, because hopefully they would have encouraged me to run Taunt over Ice Beam and then not lost. I think I don't know, it's really dumb that they succeeded because I had a tiny misprep. Like, that was relatively minor, and I could have considered protecting the Lycanroc, because I always could have. But I didn't, so it's whatever. Alright, look, thank you for watching. Week 7 will be against to Jordan, and I'm gonna leave Tay linked below. You guys should definitely go check out Tay. He makes good content, and, you know, he's 6-0, which is pretty good. Yeah. See you guys next week.